Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, I'm not in my kitchen, I'm in a different kitchen, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna get stuck into these very berry cupcakes. That's what I'm gonna show you guys how to make today. So these are the ingredients you need to make them. Okay guys, so to make these very berry cupcakes, start off by preheating your oven to 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. The ingredients you're going to need are plain flour, milk, freeze-dried raspberries, some blueberry jam, vanilla extract, icing or powdered sugar, some Philadelphia cream cheese. Now this spreadable version will not work in this recipe, an egg, purple and blue food dye, some frozen berries, sugar, softened butter, oil, eggs, yogurt and baking powder. And you can find the full list of ingredients on my website, thescranline.com. A link for that is in the box below. And guys, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I upload 2 new videos every week. We're going to start off by making our cheesecake filling. So pop your cream cheese into a large mixing bowl and just give that a bit of a mix to help soften it up. Then you can add your egg, powdered sugar, a dash of vanilla extract, and mix that until it's nice and fluffy and smooth. Now you want to cover that and set it aside in the fridge. We're going to move on to making our cupcakes. So pop all your dry ingredients into a large mixing bowl. Mix those on low speed. Once they're mixed, you can add your softened butter and mix that until you reach a crumbly sand-like texture. While that's mixing, you can add your milk to a large jug along with your eggs, oil, vanilla extract, yogurt, and whisk it up. Add your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients in a slow and steady stream. Once you have all your wet in there, you can stop your mixer, scrape down the bowl to get any of those bits that might not be mixed in properly, and mix for a final 20 seconds. We're going to put about a tablespoon of frozen berries at the bottom of each cupcake liner before we fill them up about 3/4 of the way with our fluffy vanilla batter. And we're going to finish them off with about a teaspoon of that cheesecake filling before we pop them into the oven for 30 minutes. Once they're baked, you can transfer them to a cooling rack to cool down completely before you frost them. While our cupcakes are baking and cooling, we're going to prepare our cream cheese frosting by adding some purple food dye. Now you can add a little bit of blue if you like to get a bluish purple color. I'm using a 1M tip to frost my cupcakes in a swirl before I finish them off with a sprinkle of freeze-dried raspberries. Now how gorgeous do these look? And that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my very berry cupcakes. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. The subscribe button is down there. Hit that if you're watching this and you haven't already subscribed. The recipe for these yummy very berry cupcakes will be on my website, thescranline.com. Link for that is in the box below. My last video is over there for you guys to watch, so click on that for more deliciousness. Thanks so much for watching guys. I'll see you all in the next episode of the Scran Line.